I mean, you didn't go kind on a brand if they're your advertiser, which they pretty much all were advertisers.
Well, here's what I would tell you. The best example of this would have been Dick Marcus, who was the publisher at the time, knocking on my door and saying, "Come down to my office, but I need to talk to you." And he had a letter from Jaguar in which they were threatening to cut off all their advertising because of some things we had said in the magazine about one of their cars. And I mean, I have to tell you that we tested a lot of Jaguars. I'm hard pressed to think of one that didn't have to go back to Jaguar at least once before it came back to us because of issues that we found. And normally, if we found something, we'd say, "This car isn't running right. Could you take it back and just look at it?" I wasn't going to tell them what the problem was. I wanted them to find out what it was. And if it turned out it was something that was inherent in the car, then so be it. That's what it was. But Dick, behind closed doors, was really upset that they were being pressured and that Jaguar was about to cut their advertising because of what we said. And I said to Dick, "Look, there's nothing I can do about the fact that Jaguar did such and such, and we reported on it. But I'm not writing this test for Jaguar. I'm writing this for our readers. And if we're not honest with our readers, then we have nothing to give them that would cause them to come back and read what we have to say the next time, because they'd go out and buy a specific car and find out it wasn't like what we said." And I said, "I'm not going to do that." And I said, as far as Jaguar is concerned, there's nothing I can do about what they're doing with their cars. They can do them better, obviously. But I said, there's nothing I can do about writing anything that's better for them. And they may not like what we say, but they have to respect us for having the guts to say it. And I said, if they still want to cut their advertising, they need us as much as we need them. And they're going to have to come back because they need our readers, because those are the people who are buying their cars. And that's it.
Well done.
There was that pressure occasionally, but pretty much it was hands off from the standpoint of what we wrote. I mean, I'd get calls from the East Coast. I'd get calls from Detroit when we said stuff that was legit because of what the car did. And I don't think we ever ripped anybody for what they did, but we told it like it was. And if we couldn't have been totally candid with our readers, then I wouldn't have been doing the job I was put in place to do, and I would have just gone and done something else.
This has been Jeff Stearns, Connected Through Cars.